You, you know, it's very predictable. I think Elon Musk what he has done is a great service to this country. The average American makes 66 grand a year. I don't know what the average North Carolinian makes where you live. 66 grand a year is not a lot. Those people pay a lot in taxes. Same with the people in Ohio and the same with people all around the country.
Yep.
And when you see hundreds of billions of dollars, and this is the tip of the iceberg, that are being wasted. And Joe Biden, we now know, wasted over $236, billion last year that we know of. I mean, why would people be angry at that? And this is not money going to America, but it's going around the world?
Yet what we are seeing right now is President Trump putting his foot on the gas and going from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds.
It's a great way to put it. I think Elon Musk, first of all, his personal accomplishments have benefited every human being on this earth. That's number one. Yep. He's going to rescue our astronauts. He helped the people in North Carolina, the people in Tennessee, the people in California, and he did it for free. And this is the thanks that this guy gets for transforming American communications, American automobiles, American space travel. And now he's trying to transform American government so we save taxpayers' money and we can live within our means. Right. And this is how he gets treated, Jim?
Yeah. What's going on here is when you spend money on stupid things, you attack the guy who exposes it. That's exactly what Democrats are doing. The proponents of big government, the recipients of big government spending, they just as soon keep all that secret. But Elon Musk comes along and says, this is ridiculous. As Mark put it out, some trans opera in Ireland, they're funding Sesame Street shows in Iraq. I mean, think about it. China's building bridges and roads in certain countries, and we're putting Big Bird and Bert and Ernie on TV in Baghdad. Who do you think is going to have more influence? So what Elon Musk is saying, this is stupid. Let's stop it. Let's focus on serving the American people, not having these agencies do what they want. Here's another thing, Sean. 10,000 people work at USAID. 1,000 of those 10,000, over 10% of those individuals, 1 month after Hamas attacks our best friend, the state of Israel, 1 month later, those 1,000 people did an open letter calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. Are you kidding me? So of course we need to scale this agency back and get rid of some of those people who have that attitude and are saying those kind of things about our dear friend and ally, the state of Israel.
It appears that your tax dollars are being funneled to anti-gun groups. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification of multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like channel-like content, what I do, you can support me with the link. Everything is appreciated. And once again, comments on gun-related channels can be removed without notification. Be aware this is happening. If I remove your comment, I will tell you I did it. Also, as a side note, got my gear in, my merch. As you can see today, I'm wearing the hoodie. You can see the designs here on my right. This is my first move into this, so I kept it to 3 items. But I will be making a video on how you can get these things if you want to support what I do here. Let's talk about this. Now, with the revelations of Doge and Elon Musk tearing through the government and exposing that a lot of our money is being used for things that have no benefit to us as the American people. Now, something else has come up. There's a group called DataRepublican.com, and they have found out through another entity called NEO Philanthropy, money has been funneled from the federal government, taxpayer money, and has made its way down to anti-gun groups. Yes, we are funding anti-gun groups, movements, without even knowing it. Let me come into here. I'm going to break this down, but I want to thank AmmoLand for breaking this down and Data Republican for exposing this. But Web Database exposes funding of anti-gun nonprofits, Charities. Have you ever heard of Neo Philanthropy? They're a left-wing group, has been around for more than 40 years. Neo wants folks to believe it is a partnership between change makers and funders. They claim to provide resources to group accelerating change. Race, gender, and DEI are huge for them, but guns are a problem. And there's a link I'm going to put this in there. There's a link where you can go read how they feel about guns. Being a leftist organization, you can pretty much figure that out. But this group, datarepublican.com, and I'll leave links for all this stuff because you got to see it. I've gone through it. It's incredible. But they have broken down a graph chart of how these anti-gun groups get their money and how the fingers or the octopus arms come out from there and go through all kinds of other NGOs and other institutions. But at the end of it is the federal government. Federal government gives money to one person and they funnel it all the way through. So they can basically have plausible deniability when somebody says, well, you're funding these things. So we're not doing it. It's this group, and they can go down the line. But there is a graph, and I'm going to throw one up on behind me for Everytown for gun safety. You can see it behind me here. You can see how this money gets to them and where it comes from. But this, at the end of it, this is taxpayer money. We are funding anti-gun groups. Why? But I'm going to come down to here. Her findings show massive contributions to Everytown, which includes $245,000 from the Board of Trustees of Leland, $150,000 from the Tide Center, $12,000 from Civicus World Alliance, $6,748,000 from Fidelity Investments Charitable Gift Fund, $300,000 from Kaiser Foundation Hospitals, and much more. Most of the major donations were paid straight to NEO Philanthropy and similar groups who then passed some of the cash on to Everytown. Okay? And it's not just Everytown, it's all of them. If I come bring you to here, datarepublican.com is incredibly easy to use. It took just minutes to create graphs to see how the Brady Center, the March for Our Lives Foundation, the Sandy Hook Promise Foundation, Everytown for Gun Safety, and Giffords were funded through taxpayer money. At the end of it, it's all taxpayers' money. Through charities, grants, and what have you. And why? Why are we funding these things? If they so believed in their cause, we wouldn't have to give them any money. We shouldn't be giving them any money. But we are. We are. Once again, Elon Musk and Doge are exposing this thing, and these people are give much applause to Data Republican. Give them all the praise for breaking this down and showing us how and where our money is going and why it's going there. But this is disgrace. This is disgrace. That we're funding something that I know personally I would never fund in a million years. These people can stand on their own. If they so believe in what they're doing, let them stand on their own. But obviously there's some other grift going on. That's why they need taxpayer funds. But I want to make you aware of what's going on. Once again, I want to thank the people who exposed this stuff. I got this article is from AmmoLand, and RepublicanData.com broke down these graph charts. I'm going to leave links to both because you've got to look at these graph charts. You click on the link, it takes you to the actual Data Republican page, and you can look at the trail of money, where it starts and where it ends up. It's amazing. It is amazing. But this is how money laundering is done. This one here that I pulled up because I was very curious because this is my home state, Sandy Hook Promise Foundation. And I looked at this breakdown, okay? And it starts with some consortium. It goes to a National Democratic Institute, and you follow it. You just follow it through, and it goes through all these hands until finally at the very, very end, you see Sandy Hook Promise Foundation getting hundreds of thousands of dollars from different directions, but all starting in one place. I took notice of this one because this was created in response to what happened at Sandy Hook. It's interesting that they're collecting this money from us. So we need to expose all of this, all of it. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified that next time a video goes live. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.